quite a bit of a chance that Ian might talk to his weenus. We will.
It's intimate.
Yeah,
but it's on YouTube, so.
In an intimate moment, I might also get hit by a belt. And
you know what? I just realized I can never run for government.
Ian might have his pants down right now.
Save 15% off at awesomedrinks.com. Coupon code CMC215.
You gotta be careful with that injury because your elbows are going and the bottles are, this is a big...
I have 100% control over my elbows.
You do, good point.
No, that can't go any further than my body. So I've been doing this. I've been doing this a while. I know not to knock things over.
Good point.
Sometimes.
Speaking of elbows, I just learned like the Muay Thai hatchet throwing elbow, like the top elbow. You're like...
That would hurt.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's really good.
Kind of like you're throwing it.
Yeah. That was like the description the coach gave. He's like, it's like you're throwing an axe. Well, you're not throwing an axe. It was like an awesome way to describe the technique.
Sure you do it right.
Yeah. All right.
Sweet.
So we're making the...
Speaking of Muay Thai, we are making the Red Heaven. This submitted by Robert.
Glad you read it, because it's your writing, and, well, we know how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Peach Schnapps!
Not for everybody. 2 ounces.
2 ounces peach schnapps, 2 ounces of vodka, half quarter ounce of Amaretto, a half ounce triple sec. We're using Luxardo triple sec because it's wicked awesome. Called Triplum. You should buy it. It's drinkupnewyork.com.
Luxardo makes good stuff all around it.
Simple syrup stirrings. You can make your own simple syrup. If you don't want to make your own, you can just buy it from me. AwesomeDrinks.com.
Virus Vodka, which we reviewed that a week or so ago.
I'm gonna link it below.
Boom.
Boom. It is been linked. I'm probably not gonna put it up here because we're only 2 minutes and 7 seconds in. So it'll be someplace. It'll pop up. I had to pop up twice last week because we mentioned it way too early.
What?
We got 4 ounces of cranberry juice. We got a quarter of an ounce of grenadine. Oh, get out of my way! Here we come.
Going in a coupe?
Jack Rudy.
What?
I don't know.
You're gonna have a lot of left.
That is a huge amount of alcohol for a small local. So there's 4 ounces before all the other stuff.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So.
And ice. And you're gonna put it in a 3 ounce coupe. That's 4 ounce coupe. No, it's 3 ounce coupe. 3.5 ounce coupe. No.
We'll figure it out. We'll have leftover. We'll double it up.
They told me to do it.
It'll be a doubler.
This is how they said to do it.
Doubler.
Oh, I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna win because I'm a better product.
Shampoo is better.
What?
No, conditioner is better. Billy Madison? No. The battle of the shampoo and conditioner and the... You don't want to know.
Never mind.
Never mind. It's a movie reference. I should have known.
I've seen it. But I would not pull that movie reference.
It's not one that you go with.
No, typically for me to get a movie reference, I have to have watched the movie at least 5 times.
Alright, fair enough.
Like to learn
like
them.
a Monty Python or a Braveheart or something?
Monty Python, Braveheart, Office Space. Those are probably it.
Okay.
Wait, it's gonna be one other movie. No, that's it. That's the only ones. I love how we went from this massive stacked table of stuff to nothing. So,
that's how we roll.
Well, he's building that. Let's get personal and talk about something for a minute. Actually, know what?
Be careful, guys.
I don't really know what about. Hey, so I pulled the trigger on the CMC bar mats.
I would love some ice. Did you really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how many?
I am in debt right now. Well, yeah.
I'll put an order. Jesus, that's a lot of booze.
Well, the problem is, well, it's a timing thing. We got like for some reason last week, sales
of the bar mats?
Of anything. Oh. No, we actually probably sold more bar mats than we sold actual bars.
You know what? After April, when tax refund season happens, you'll probably get more.
Well, they started back.
Post-Christmas lull, man.
Yeah, but we've been selling all the way. That means for us, Christmas ended 2 weeks ago.
When I came back to work, which was this week, sales tanked.
I mean, there were days where we sold $50 worth of stuff.
But actually, it was fine because then we don't have to pay Cheryl. Like, if we would have had bad sales days and had to pay her.
It is a big drink. Yeah, so it was a crappy week on Awesome Drinks, and I also spent like, I don't know, $1,800 or not even that much, whatever it was for these bar mats. Because you have to, I bought 50 mats, whatever it is, just to start out with. And he said he'll send me one of the mats when it's done so I can proof it.
Oh, nice.
Before he sends the other 59.
That's mighty white of him.
And then if we sell more, I just buy it. I'll just say, hey, when you send them, can you also send another 10 or 20?
Whoa, that looks cool.
That's really,
Cranberry, some Grenadine in there, give it some color.
That's pretty.
Yeah. It is pretty.
And you know, in the last drink we did like this,
Red
I said,
Heaven makes sense.
Yeah, I thought maybe this is weird, psychological. Give me your feedback on this. But for some reason, I don't feel like this needs a garnish. But we did a drink last week, and I think it was more opaque. And I said this would be nice with a lime garnish.
Okay.
I think it has to do with the clarity. This is a clear drink. And for some reason, when it's that lighter pink, like that opaqueness to it, I felt like it needed a garnish. What do you guys think?
I could see this without.
What are some of the criteria that makes you want to garnish
it with? Maybe a
lime.
lime.
Lime. Green. I would go with the lime again, but I don't think it really needs. I feel like it's there. It's like pizzazz. It's wah, wah, wah. Like it's good.
That's good. It's a good thing this makes a double drink recipe.
Because you're gonna drink this before we pass it off to Jennifer.
Yes.
Oh yeah. All right. I already know why.
Yeah, you already know why.
It smells like peach.
Yeah,
and amaretto. I mean, come on. It's gonna be a
sweet.
Good drink.
It's tasty. It's
completely opposite of every drink we've done thus far.
Yeah. There's no sour back end.
The last drink was pretty good.
No,
it had a sour back end to it.
Yeah,
not bad versus good, but just completely different. This drink is easy to drink. It does have kind of an awkward balance in the middle. I don't know what that is all about. It's got like a, you know what it is? It might be from the Orinoco bitters I had in my mouth.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I don't have that problem.
But I haven't had them for like
because I didn't put Orinoco bitters in my face. Give me some Orinoco bitters. I'll tell you if it makes the drink taste bad.
No, you know what it is? No, it's
Where?
not that. Those things pour fast.
Really?
Once they start.
Oh, okay.
I
couldn't get it started.
I kind of get like a.
I have that problem sometimes. It just happens.
Cialis. Wait now.
Hey, every man gets that
the
problem
one?
at some point.
Is it Cialis?
Could be.
Yes.
Besides
Viagra.
It has like a rubbery middle transition that it's got like a more plasticky, like plastic smells.
Yeah. You're right.
And I don't.
Maybe that's from the bitters though, because I didn't get it until you just said that.
Really?
Maybe it's the power suggestion.
No,
maybe
power
it's the
suggestion.
bitters. I don't know, but now I get it.
It's still good.
Question of the day.
Can I have some more?
Question of the day.
What drink have you been disappointed in?
Ones that I've been submitting on the show that have tasted like ass.
Yeah.
But the only one bartender made that Gibson for Doug. That was disappointing.
Oh yeah.
Anything,
the Subway,
you know-
Subway martini.
The Subway Martini. It's like
There's so much in here. What are you doing with this small wash?
I didn't
line
want
like
a
that?
wash line that would spill over.
Look how much more
I get disappointed with a cocktail that costs me money and doesn't taste good.
Yes.
Doug gets a lot of bad Gibsons. He said that on the show before.
Oh yeah. It's a tough thing to do. Gibsons are not like most people order martinis and gin martinis and vodka martinis. They don't order Gibsons. Most people don't even know what a Gibson is. They're like, what do I need to do? Oh, you need to go grab some onions from the back that we've never used and just throw them in there. Whoa. And
where that came from?
I was thinking of investing in one of those blood alcohol testers so I could show people that after the show we're still not drunk.
That may backfire. I'm just saying.
I was thinking about it. So what do you guys think? What have you ever had a drink that was disappointing? For me, it's
You had a whiskey sour once, I think I remember.
Oh,
you
I've
saying.
had many disappointing whiskey sours.
I'm sure that's probably. I tend to expect good drinks at the places I go to.
That is
because
different.
I go to places that serve good drinks.
Right.
So I don't order like a cocktail having good expectations at a Chili's.
But you know what?
Saying.
I've had better cocktails at Chili's than I have at wedding receptions.
I had a decent Negroni at Louis Louis. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, a lot of
Well,
wedding
they have a bar at
receptions.
Louis Louis.
Yeah,
Yes.
Louis Louis actually makes pretty.
So
That's where I had.
That's
it.
in Chili's is kind of the same
And,
way, but they have a real bar.
La Hacienda. Their
La
food is
Hacienda.
horrible, but
Yeah.
Their food is
supposedly their
terrible.
bar is really good.
Okay.
But I went to a wedding reception once. Did I go there? Yeah, I did. And I ordered.
You went there.
Well, when you go to a wedding reception, you're not expecting the best.
Right.
Especially when it's being served off a plastic table and the guy just set up, right? He's got like 3 people who knew nothing about cocktails. And I went up and I ordered a whiskey sour. Because what else am I going to do? He's like, I'm still drinking.
There's still some in there, right?
And I ordered a whiskey sour, and he took Jack
Maybe.
Daniels. No,
Maybe.
he's like, it was either Jack Daniels or Jameson. And
There
then
we go.
he pulled
Now you have to save at least a sip.
Yeah. No
he
problem.
pulled out the bottle of sour mix that you get like at the grocery store, like in a big jug.
You gotta stop him
With
right
the
there.
cap.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
What am I gonna do?
I changed my mind. I want something else.
Yeah.
And what I
Hold
do,
the sour.
can I just have a whiskey sour? Hold the sour.
Yeah.
Because for them, a whiskey sour is whiskey
and sour.
Here you go, and you're like, and it's not that I was mad because he did that. My expectations should be lower, but it was like I felt like I should have known better.
Yes.
Even
which isn't wrong depending on how the sour mix is made. If the sour mix is,
I know.
But
when they come over in a cooler and they got like wine and beer and they're like, "Oh, you want a cocktail?" I've got these three things that I can
3 ounces of simple syrup to 2 ounces of lemon juice. Then that's the right ratio for sour.
This is whatever comes in.
But then you have to do
this is high fructose corn syrup balanced against whiskey.
Yes.
And he did one of these, and he was like, "Here we go." And he even garnished it. And somebody was like, "Oh, what's that?" Like I'm like, "This don't talk to me about cocktails right now."
You had that. You seen Bridesmaids?
No.
Yeah, that "don't look at me" moment where like you don't want people to see you drinking this drink.
Like I don't want to be caught like this, and I felt it was like buying condoms. I was getting in like, oh, I just did that. Everybody else is just Chardonnay, beer. I'm like, I'll have a whiskey sour.
That's your typical event bartender menu.
Yeah.
Beer and wine.
And when you say I'd like a Long Island iced tea, and they go,
Coke.
I'm not licensed to be able to make one of those. You're like, oh, one of these places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Licensing for drinks.
Whatever. So that's my. I've had very many disappointments. Is the short part of my story. What is your most biggest disappointment with ordering drinks? And
your most biggest? Is that like bestest Everest?
No, that sounds cooler. What's your bestest Everest, worstest Evers?
What's your worstest ever drink that you got from a bar that you didn't think you should have got because you were expecting better?
You're looking at you just went down a 6-year-old level.
I went Doug. I channeled Doug for a second there.
That
was the pre-drunk Doug.
Oh, pre-drunk?
Yeah, like when he's getting there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right before he goes silent.
It's the second phase of Doug.
Yeah. The silent phase.
There's the initial Doug, and then there's the philosophical Doug. Then there's the silent Doug. Then there's the rant Doug.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Doug. He's here.
He should be here hopefully on the 7th.
Okay, that'll be good.
March.
That'll be fun.
Here. There's your question. Thank you, Robert, from Red Heaven. It's going to make plenty of. Ian's panties are gonna drop.
Yeah.
Because it's that good. See? That's what you gotta watch out for. AwesomeDrinks.com for all. Dang! Oh, that. He brought out the belt.
Yep.
No, Daddy! Well, keep your pants on! See?
I thought you said drop the pants.
No. Coupe glasses, AwesomeDrinks.com. For everything else, YouTube.com/everydaydrinkers is your best place to go right now.
Friend.
We're teaching you how to drink! Here we go! Lead in!
50 Shades of Cocktails!
Alright, ready?
Is that outtake right there?
Great.
It's good. Did you put the Tito's in your face? No.
I wanted to make sure I had
put as big a sip as the Tito's as you did the other stuff.
Why? You trying to... Dude.
I'm just saying. Equal comparison.
I'm going to be drunk before we start the show.
Okay.